Microsoft Excel is a spreadsheet program that you can use to organize and manipulate information. With Excel, you can create worksheets that can perform complex calculations instantly. When the numbers in your worksheet change, Excel can recalculate the answers automatically. You also have complete control over the appearance of your worksheets. For example, you can control the size, style, and color of the font used in the worksheet. Excel also has the ability to create charts, tables, and graphs from data stored in its worksheets. It can also use data stored in other applications. For example, you could import data from an Access table into your worksheet, and then create a report with an accompanying chart to illustrate the data in Excel. You could then perform additional mathematical operations on the data in Excel if desired. For example, projecting fiscal scenarios is one way to take advantage of the tools available in Excel. Excel contains many tools that assist you in perfecting your worksheets. The AutoSum function is an excellent example of this ingenuity of design. It will automatically add numbers in columns and rows for you. Now you should take a moment to become familiar with the general operating environment of the Excel program. To become a fast and efficient Excel user, you will have to know where the tools are at in the program interface and what they are named. The picture shown on screen is of the user interface in Excel 2016 after creating a new blank workbook. A workbook is the default file type in Excel, much like a document is the default file type in Word. A workbook can contain multiple worksheets where the data is stored and manipulated in the columns and rows. In Excel, you are given one worksheet by default within your new blank workbook. The default name of the worksheet is Sheet 1 and is displayed on the Worksheet tab in the lower left corner of the window. By default, each workbook you create or open will display within a new Excel application window. If desired, you may open and then close different workbooks within a single Excel application window. If you close the workbook within an open Excel application window, you will then see some of the items within the Excel environment displayed on screen until you exit the Excel application window itself. The application window is the outer frame of the program that contains the workbooks you open or create. It consists of the title bar, the quick access toolbar, the ribbon, the formula bar, and the status bar. Any workbooks you create or open will appear within an application window. When you exit the Excel application or close a workbook within an Excel application window, Excel will prompt you to save any changes you have made to any open workbooks you were working on before closing. Workbooks appear inside of the application window. Each workbook contains an individual worksheet, the worksheet tabs, the worksheet scroll bars, and the previous sheet and next sheet buttons. Now you will examine the individual elements that comprise the Excel application window and the workbooks within it. In addition to knowing the names of these objects and where they are located on screen, you also need to know the function of each object within Excel. The title bar is the bar that runs across the top of the application window. The name of the workbook you are working on will be displayed in the center of this bar. At the right end of the title bar is a button group. There are 4 buttons in this button group. They are, from left to right, Ribbon Display Options, Minimize, Maximize or Restore Down, and Close. These buttons affect the display of the application window. Clicking the Ribbon Display Options button will show you options for changing the display of the ribbon in a drop-down menu. You can click on the choice of ribbon display that you prefer within this drop-down menu to set the appearance of the ribbon within Excel. Clicking the Minimize button will send the application window down to the Windows taskbar, where you can view it again later by clicking its entry within the Windows taskbar. Clicking the Maximize button will enlarge your application window to fill the entire display. It will also toggle the function of the same button to the Restore Down command. Clicking the Restore Down button will change the size of the window, allowing you to size and position it on screen as you wish using your mouse. When you click the Restore Down button, it will toggle back into the Maximize button. Clicking the Close button will simply close the Excel application window. If you have unsaved changes in the open workbook, you will be prompted to save those changes before the program closes. The primary tool that is available for you to use in Excel is the ribbon. This object allows you to perform all of the commands available in the program. The ribbon is divided into tabs. Within these tabs are different button groups of commands. The commands in each button group can be accessed either through the use of buttons, boxes, or menus that are available within the group. To access advanced options, you can click the dialog box launcher button that appears in the lower right corner of some button groups on the currently displayed or active tab within the ribbon to open a dialog box of all options that are available for that group. You should also notice that you can double-click on the active tab within the ribbon to both hide and show the contents of the ribbon. This can be a handy way to gain additional workspace while creating the contents of your workbook. You can simply click on the main tabs shown in the ribbon to switch the button groups displayed. The default tabs shown in the ribbon are File, Home, Insert, Page Layout, Formulas, Data, Review, View, and possibly add-ins if you have add-ins enabled in your version of Excel. You can also enable the Developer tab if using macros or code within a workbook. In addition to the primary tabs available for you to use in Excel, you will also see special contextual tabs appear within the ribbon when you have a particular type of object selected in your workbook. Contextual tabs appear, for example, when you have either a picture, table, diagram, drawing, or chart selected within your workbook. The button groups that appear on the contextual tabs are directly related to modifying the type of object you currently have selected. You can make the contextual tabs disappear by clicking away from the selected object within the workbook to deselect the object. You can click the File tab in the ribbon to open a view of the file called the Backstage View. In this view, you can perform all of your file management. This includes performing functions such as saving your file, opening an existing file, or creating a new file. When you click the File tab within the ribbon, you will no longer see the contents of the file that you are working on, but rather you will see the Backstage view of your file. The commands that are shown at the left side of the view are the file management commands that are available for your program. When you click on a command in this section of commands at the far left side of the Backstage view, you will then see additional options for the selected command appear to the right within the Backstage view. You can then make additional selections in the new section as needed. For example, to create a new workbook, you can click the New command and then select the desired workbook template to use from the listing shown to the right in the Backstage view. The scroll bars run both vertically and horizontally in the bottom right corner of your workbook. You can click the arrows at the ends of the scroll bars to scroll through the workbook in that direction. You can also click and drag the little gray box inside of the scroll bars to quickly scroll through the content displayed in the workbook as well. The Quick Access toolbar is located above the ribbon by default. However, you can also place it below the ribbon if desired by clicking the Customize Quick Access Toolbar button at the right end of the toolbar and then selecting the Show Below the Ribbon command. You can reset it to its default location by clicking the same Customize Quick Access Toolbar button and then choosing the Show Above the Ribbon command. This is the only toolbar available for use in Excel. By default, you have buttons for quick access to the following commands: Save, Undo, and Redo or Repeat. However, you can easily add buttons to this toolbar for the functions that you use most. One way to add a button to the Quick Access toolbar is to right-click on any command button or function within the ribbon which you want to add, and then choose the Add to Quick Access Toolbar command. The function will then be added to the Quick Access toolbar. You can easily remove a button that you have added to the Quick Access toolbar by right-clicking on the button that you wish to remove, and then choosing the Remove from Quick Access toolbar command. Also note that you can more thoroughly customize the Quick Access toolbar by clicking the Customize Quick Access Toolbar button and then clicking the More Commands choice. This opens the Excel Options window. At the right side of the panel are two sets of command button listings. The listing at the far right side of the panel is the set of button commands that are currently shown in the Quick Access toolbar. The order in which the commands appear in this list, from top to bottom, is the order in which they will display from left to right within the Quick Access toolbar. To the left of this panel is a listing of commands that you can add to the Quick Access toolbar. You can select which functions are shown in this list by selecting a command grouping to display from the Choose Commands From drop-down that is located above the list. To add a command to the Quick Access toolbar from this list, click on the command that you wish to add from the choices available in the left list. Then click the Add button to move the selected command into the Quick Access toolbar list to the right. You can remove a command from the Quick Access toolbar list at the right by clicking it to select it first. Then just click the Remove button to remove it from the list. Also, you can change the order in which the buttons appear in the Quick Access toolbar by selecting a command in the list and then clicking either the up or down arrow buttons to the right of the list. When you have finished customizing the content of the Quick Access toolbar, click the OK button in the lower right corner of the Excel Options window to save and apply your changes. Because of the increased use of tablets, Excel contains a mode that allows for easier access to the buttons and commands within the Ribbon and Quick Access toolbar. This mode is called Touch